Guys, human psychology is hard. I think real world assets will revolutionize the way we look at anything, especially real estate and DeFi. But when we have a project that is doing good and the price is up here, everyone wants it. And the price goes down. The price goes down. The price keeps going down, and everyone seems to forget about it. Oh, they're dead. Real world assets is nothing. BlackRock's in it for nothing. But when the price starts going back up, people look back at a chart and they say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't buy the dip. Next time, I'm going to buy the dip. But when next time comes, they're scared and they don't do it, guys. But what we're going to look at today is 6 of my favorite projects that I think are at a great discount, guys. These are all real world assets or DeFi related, guys. We're going to get into all of that and more. But first, I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. I'm truly grateful from the bottom of my heart for every single one of you. But if you're not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification, and let's get into the video. So guys, this week, everyone's going to be watching BTC. Monday morning, I think we will have bullish sentiment across the market. I think it's going to be a good week. Maybe I fall on my face and I'm wrong, but I think we are due for it. Not saying we will break out of this, but I do think we are due. But what's project number 1? These are in no particular order, just the way that I happen to click on them. But I want to get into one that I am extremely bullish on with real world assets. And this is no other than Realio. Guys, the future of private equity is digital. They are eliminating the barriers to invest in, trade, and leverage exclusive real estate, private equity, and other real world assets through DeFi, guys. If we go to the price action of this, we can see that it had hit a high of around $2.75 back in March. And now it is down almost 50% at $1.50. If you look down here, you can really see here the volume. Volume is very low. Where are all those people that said they wanted to buy the dip, last dip? They're obviously not buying the dip or it wouldn't be dipping, you know? So what is Rio, guys? And let me just put a little word of caution out there. Never trust what you see on CoinMarketCap. I love it. But when you look and it says market cap $9 million, always go for on-chain data, guys. And so this right here is just Etherscan. You can see the market cap is really 113 million for this project, which still is not no large cap by any means. It's only $100 million, but I just want to show you all that. 33,000 token holders. I'm not sure if that's only on the Ethereum version of this or if that's on, because this is like multi-chain, but either way, Realio is one of my favorite projects that I do think is at a steep discount right now. Real world assets is going to revolutionize absolutely everything. Deeds, mortgage contracts. I believe in 20 years, when a kid is born, their social security and everything will be on chain. Call me crazy, but I do think it will be on blockchain. But the first one is going to be every piece of real estate in the world will be on chain. So that is why I'm so bullish on these real estate projects. And the other is my favorite. Sorry for being biased, but it is my favorite, Propy. Okay. Propy AI, they're integrating AI up here, but this is the same thing. They have everything on chain. They're wanting to put mortgages on chain, the actual address itself, making non-fungible tokens out of it. Guys, I've covered this one lots and lots. The token has a lot of utility to pay for their fees and to pay for their services. It's using the Pro token. And so when we look at this, I originally called it out to my community really early, and it went up to almost $4, guys. And now it's $1.56. So that is it's cut like 60-70%, guys. That is a steep discount. Even that's bad chart right there. But so let's look at this. The on-chain data is accurate with this, It's 150 million market cap, around 327. This one can be found on Coinbase, Gate.io, Uniswap, HTX, Mexi, just about any major exchange. But this is definitely at a steep discount. So those were a couple actual real world asset plays. The next couple that I want to get into is more DeFi, but I really think real world assets and DeFi go hand in hand. You're not messing with real world assets and then going to wait in line at Bank of America for a mortgage. We're using decentralized finance here. And the next one is Goldfinch. Goldfinch has lots of backings by Coinbase Ventures, guys. This is a DeFi protocol, and you see USDC. They're very big with USDC. That's backed by Circle, which is partnered with Coinbase, and so it all really makes sense. As you can see, all the big partnerships that they have here: Access Ventures, Coinbase Ventures, Kindred Ventures, and they talk a lot about stablecoins. Again, I've reviewed all of these entirely one on one, but when we go to look at the price action of this peaked out over $5 back in April, and now it's at $2.69. So that's about a 50% discount right there as well. This is 78 million. It states on CoinMarketCap, but let's go to the on-chain data. The on-chain data shows a circulating market cap of 200 million, okay, with a fully diluted market cap of 300 million. So that's why it's so important, guys. Verify everything with actual on chain data. But they are doing a lot of loans currently. As you can see, active loans is up 3.7% to 88.81 million. Their fees are up 8.2%, and token holders are up 3.7% in the last 30 days. So this is all very good news for Goldfinch. But I just wanted to show you all that, guys, that CoinMarketCap and on-chain data do not match. So just make sure we look at that. The next one is no other than Maple Finance. This is one I've traded before. I've held it before. I absolutely think it's a great project. They are doing more loans, I believe, than Goldfinch per token terminal, but they have the same type of thing. You can lend money to them to allow them to loan it out. They have targeted APYs. Of course, this is going to be based off risk return. The more risky something is, the more the yield. The less risky it is, less of a yield, but that's like everything in life, right, guys? So this project right here, about $56 million in overall market cap. If we go back on the month, it hit a high of almost $18, and now it's down to $12.72 just on the month. If we go back the year, though, it started out around $5, hit a high of around 25, and is now down 50% to $12.71. This one's also available on Coinbase, Kraken, Gate.io, BingX, just about every major exchange that you could want. And so let's look. 56 million is the market cap here. What does Token Terminal say? Fully diluted market cap of $103 million. Always verify with on-chain data here. Net deposits are up 8.6% for this project. Token holders up 3%. Trading volume up 15%. Total value locked is actually down. Active loans is up almost 10%, and annualized fees is up almost 12%. So Maple Finance looks to be in good standing, guys. But remember, I'm just a guy slightly a degen, loves finance, so always do your own research. None of this ever financial advice. But my next play is a little different. It's not really a DeFi, and it's not really real world assets, but I think it has a really cool niche that I think will do very well, guys. And I've talked about this entirely in multiple videos before, but this is LCX Exchange Token. Okay, how does an exchange token have absolutely anything to do with that? Explore the universe of tokenized incentives. This company already has tokenized diamonds. Okay, I've made a video about this before, but this country, that Lithuania, I think, or Liechtenstein right here, is the most pro crypto country in the world, guys, and they have a lot of partners. But even their their country's website talks about tokenization and crypto. So they are really big on real world assets and tokenization of absolutely everything. If we look at this from the 1 year chart out, started at 5 cents, got a high of around 37 cents, and it's now sitting at 23 cents with the market cap of about 180 million, which sits it at 298. This is also available Uniswap, Coinbase, Kraken, basically all the big players and stuff. But LCX is an exchange token. So just mind you that it won't be traded on every exchange because they don't want to trade another exchange token if it's competing with theirs, if that makes any sense. So you might not see it on Qcoin, stuff like that, but it is on Coinbase here in the United States or Uniswap, no matter where you live. The other pick, the last pick, is a large market cap play. It's not really real world assets, but this is more like the sewing that goes to all of these projects. And it's very, very, very important. And that is no other than Chainlink, guys. Chainlink is very big for all these real world asset projects to bring off chain data on chain. It's very important. Whether this is real world assets and they want to know what recent comps were for real estate purchases or sales that happened in the area or anything. Chainlink infrastructure is very, very important for that, guys. Chainlink started the year out at $5, hit a high of over $20, and is now currently sitting 25% down at less than $15. Of course, you can get Chainlink absolutely anywhere. But the whole purpose of this is for me to remind everyone that everyone always says, I buy the dip. I buy the dip. I'm the guy that buys the dip. You don't buy the dip. I buy the dip. But when it comes to buying the dip, nobody does. And I'm not here to persuade you to buy the dip. You should always do your own research. I'm just here to show you the data on what projects I like, on what projects I'm invested in, and what I personally think is a good opportunity, guys. But always do your own research and make sure you take advantage of good times in the market. Not everything's always green, guys. We got to remember good projects when we know them, guys. But watch one of these videos up above. Leave comments down below your favorite real world asset project, DeFi project, or anything I missed. And if you're not a part of the Freeman and Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. Thank you all.